y'all the reason we keep pushing. Keep on talking, we like
These
it.
people keep talking about me, but I don't care what they say. These people keep talking about me, but I don't care what they say. They talking about, they hating on me, they want to see me fall. These people keep talking about me, but I don't care what they say.
Okay, Paso, Mufaso, we are back at it again. Did you know life's a movie? And you're with Walt Diddy. Hope you have had a great Thursday. Big Easter weekend coming up. Before, I have a great show for you. Did I mention I have a great show for you? And perhaps you in the chocolate delegation that's on the left, you're wondering, what you talking about, Walt Diddy? Meet Mark Robinson, Black Maga, the leader for governor of the state of North Carolina. I just so happen to be a Tar Heel and living in North Carolina right now. So this is some bit of information I'm going to stay with a whole lot here on the show. I know what you're wondering also. Walt Diddy, where have you been? Well, I've been here. I've been there. I've been working on said physique. Had to take some time off. It is hard to be a full-time YouTuber and have a job. I have a damn job. That said, I also have a great show for you. Shout out to Carlito for being in the business with me tonight. He says, peace, Walt Diddy and chat. Peace to you. Thanks for stopping by. Shout out to the one, the only, Club Fortune, right? You go to his club and he's going to tell you your fortune. Shout out to you, fam. Appreciate you being here. The first lady of said show. That is a country girl, a.k.a. Queena, a.k.a. Sigma Girl #1. Shout out to you. Thanks for stopping by. Got a great show for you and easy to do. Smash the like button and the show has already started. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. You are with Walt Diddy and you just so happen to be on Life's a Movie. Life's a Movie and I prove it every show that I do. If you're just coming in, you're probably wondering too. You're African-American, black, whatever you're calling yourself. And guess what? You are on the left side of politics. You're wondering, what you talking about, Walt Diddy? Mark Robinson, Black Maga leader for governor. Once again, if you've not figured it out, I am, hold on, milk chocolate just like you, sir, ma'am. Got a great show for you, and we're going to get into said business. Big up to Chocolate Bunny. That tooth in the back. Good God, girl, what are you doing in that picture? What do you have going on there? Well, let's go full screen for a minute. Wait said 1 minute, Chocolate Bunny. What do you have said going on in the picture? Got my eyes on you. Shout out to you for being here. You are the sweetest and give me the sweetest hangover. I have missed you too. Why does that happen to me? I don't know. I don't understand why that happens. There is a curse in this damn. Shout out to you for being here. Let's get the show started. As we do on said show, I always lead in with stories that make you say, where the hell you get that from, Walt, did it? I didn't hear about that. Or you're not surprised and you just bear with me. And you just bear with me. But can you top this one, ladies and gentlemen? It seems that a California man used fake military uniform and decades-old image to rob people. Yes, ma'am, sir, he is said criminal. You can read it for yourself. The California man used fake military uniform and decades-old, that's pretty old, image to steal money. That's what the police say. There is said a chocolate delegation member right there. Sergeant, I'm going to shit you. Let's call him. There he is. Standing proud in uniform. Sergeant, I'm going to shit you. He has military garb. Where he gets that? As a matter of fact, he is hustling said illegals. No one that has been in America more than a week would buy this. He looks like an old G.I. Joe, if you remember the cartoon character. That said, we're going to go through this to see if we can make sense out of it. I don't think that we can, but as you can see, he is wearing a beret. Police do not wear berets. Hello, Mr., Mrs., gotcha, non-binary, illegal immigrants. Our police do not wear berets. That said, let's get into the story to see what said Negro did. A Oroville, California man was arrested after allegedly running a scheme in which he wore a fake military uniform and used a decades-old picture of his disabled son to swindle money out of people, according to police. So, according to the real news, the guy... Listen, I don't know why that light goes off on me. I have a backup. It has a set curse. See? Back at it again. That's it. Number one thing that you should know, illegal immigrants. The police in the United States of America do not wear berets on duty. Number two. Seems that dude representing the chocolate liberal delegation of California was using a picture of his disabled son along with fake military uniform to swindle money. How does those two go together? I do not know. So we're going to go through the story to find out. You can't make this ish up. Redding Police. I am familiar with Redding. It's right next door to Moreno Valley, San Bernardino, and Redlands. The Redding Police Department said Neighborhood Police Unit, NPU. Officers responded to reports about 12:30 p.m. on February the 13th. So this was last month. That a man wearing a military uniform had stole $5,000 in jewelry from a body piercing establishment. I know what you're wondering. Same damn thing I'm wondering. Why in said hell is there $5,000 in jewelry in a body piercing establishment? Do you have that much body piercing jewelry? I think they do. The man later identified as 72-year-old Bernard Curtis. Wait a minute. I'm on the same page as you. Another, what in the hell is this? What in the hell is said 72-year-old man, Bernard Curtis to be exact? What the hell is he out in uniform, swindling people with a picture of his disabled son? Who in said right damn mind is going to buy the fact that, wait a minute, this dude look like he in his 70s. In a military uniform. He wearing a damn beret. Sir, ma'am, not to be confused with Prince and Raspberry Beret. No, he's wearing a damn black beret in California. Hotter than, well, it's not hot, but you get where I'm going with this. Why does a 72-year-old man in military uniform out shitting people out of money? Let's find out. You can't make this up. Here we go right here. But before Curtis could exit the parking lot, NPU officers located him and conducted a traffic stop. Once again, there is said Negro right there. Does that look like a police officer? How high were the people in said body piercing establishment? Was it Bubba Kush? What were you smoking? That is the culprit right there, ladies and gentlemen. Said my man stole jewelry, large amount of U.S. currency. That's money. Dollar bill, y'all. Cream. And stolen merchandise from other local businesses. So let's just go ahead and wrap this story up because we don't need much to figure out what the hell's going on. It seems 72-year-old Curtis right there. Let's get on Curtis. Is it a damn uniform? Yeah, wait a minute. Yeah, Curtis is in military uniform, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get this right. Because we ain't going out like this. That is Curtis. It said military uniform, right? We can look and tell that, I mean, shout out to Iron 5 for the super chat. We'll read that in just a minute. I don't think said chocolate delegation Negro, 72, I keep 72. I want to be 72 one day, but I'm not going to put on a military uniform, go steal $5,000 worth of body piercing jewelry, U.S. currency, showing a picture of the disabled son. Let's see how this ends, ladies and gentlemen. Since police added that Curtis admitted to conducting similar schemes along the Interstate 5 corridor in several other counties. He is targeting illegal immigrants, visitors coming from other countries which said uniform, 72 years old. So remember these two things before I go. Number one, dear Mr. or Mrs., non-binary, don't matter to me, illegal migrant visitor. U.S. police do not wear berets. And number two, this is most important, we don't have any damn 72-year-old beat cops out there that's just patrolling around. So have a great day. And if you see said dude in uniform that's 72 years old, just drive on by his crazy ass. Hope you enjoyed that story. Let's see who's falling in the building. Shout out to the Iron Man that's in the house. Says, what up, Walt Diddy and chat room peeps. Trump's about to ride the mahogany wave and pick up a soul brother running mate. Yes. And I think it's going to be a, hey, sister, soul, sister. That's going to mess up the game. Let's save that, Iron. I'm going to come back to that. Shout out to Sweetness. Big up to get this work, man. See you. Man, I appreciate y'all being here. Walt Diddy been gone for a while. I had to get back in the gym. And I got a day job. Got a damn fucking day job. All things subject to change. Listen, here, let's go to back to this, ladies and gentlemen, from the world of education. Pay close attention. Guidance to singledom will most likely charge a pretty penny.
Homework is basically school at home. You doing homework at home when you really supposed to do stuff at school. Ain't school the place to learn? Home is to come from school, chill, get on your tab to get on game what you want to do. But the teachers want to take like 30 minutes of your time, an hour of your time, just to give you homework. They do this to bother you. I don't know why they do that, but that's teachers. All our kids, put your hands up. Hopefully everybody see this video. No more homework. No more homework. Now we out.
Now we out. So, ladies and gentlemen, I know what you're saying. Whoa, Diddy, how you going to be making fun of the kid? I'm not. I'm making fun of the damn education system. Is this where taxpayer money is going? Sir, ma'am, have a damn seat. Not picking on a little chocolate Negro. No. It's a school system. He made some great points. We got Chat GPT. You got the internet. You know what I'm saying? My man like, wait a minute. I ain't fucking stupid. I come to school to learn and do my work here. When I get home, I ain't doing this. I ain't doing this. So what can we learn, ladies and gentlemen, from this video?
What you talking about, Walt Diddy? Hollywood divorces. Did you know, ladies and gentlemen, before you get to whining about your divorce, the divorce sucks for rich and famous celebrities. It's even worse. How could it be worse? Well, breaking up is hard to do for anyone. I would agree with that. But what we're going to do now is hear from some celebrity lawyers. And they're going to give us some advice, us broke people, on what we should do. Here's how to do it right every step of the way. According to attorneys and publicists, the stars. Step one is to find a lawyer. Let's find a lawyer if we're rich and we have something to lose. But if you make $25 an hour, don't you worry about it. Get married as many times as you like. That shit ain't gonna pay nothing from me, man. Might pay some child support, that's about it. Or be like Dame and don't pay.
Let's just see what the man got to say.
Your legal guidance to singledom will most likely.
Homework is basically school at home. You doing homework at home when you really supposed to do stuff at school. Ain't school the place to learn? Home is to come from school, chill, get on your tab to get on game what you want to do. But the teachers want to take like 30 minutes of your time, an hour of your time, just to give you homework. They do this to bother you. I don't know why they do that, but that's teachers. All our kids, put your hands up. Hopefully everybody see this video. No more homework. No more homework. Now we out.
Now we out. So this, he could be between 7, because you never know about those chocolate kids, between 7 and 11. He figured it out. Figure it out. Ma'am, aren't you divorced now because you had a great job, but you brought it home with you to stress? Sir, shut your damn mouth. I know you work on a construction site. You make $80,000 a year. I feel you. But you be bringing the stress home with you. You know what I'm saying? So what
you talking about, Walt Diddy? Hollywood divorces. Did you know, ladies and gentlemen, before you get to whining about your divorce, the divorce sucks for rich and famous celebrities. It's even worse. How could it be worse? Well, breaking up is hard to do for anyone. I would agree with that. But what we're going to do now is hear from some celebrity lawyers. And they're going to give us some advice, us broke people, on what we should do. Here's how to do it right every step of the way. According to attorneys and publicists to the stars. Step one is to find a lawyer. Let's find a lawyer if we're rich and we have something to lose. But if you make $25 an hour, don't you worry about it. Get married as many times as you like. She ain't gonna take nothing from you, man. Might pay some child support, that's about it. Or be like Dame and don't pay. Your legal guidance to singledom will most likely charge a pretty penny. Many pretty pennies per hour, in fact. Use the primer to ensure the investment is worth it. So if you're a rich celebrity, Anton Daniels,
if you enjoyed the story, thank me later.
You might want to find yourself a lawyer who's really going to get better than somebody like me going to bust it open, and when you show up,
Mark Robinson.
Here's some advice from said lawyer. I say to clients all the time, the more you argue, the more conflict there is, the more I get paid. I drive a Porsche. I'm wearing, I can't even pronounce that, so she's looking good. Let's work this out and get you through this. So here's the first information for rich celebrities. Us regular people, we don't have to pay this in mind. Step number one is listen to this. Karen right there. Told you, white Karen, she loves her job. She's good at what she does. And she's going to get the job done. Here's some great advice. Why is she qualified to give us such information? Well, she is a celebrity lawyer that has represented clients like Kevin Costner, Britney Spears, Angelina Jolie, Joe Michelangelo, Kim Kardashian, and Ariana Grande. Got some money. Here is a Brad. Not the Brad Chad type, but the Brad that get money because he's smart. Read what he says. Some things are worth fighting about. Some things aren't. If you're arguing about children, that's a righteous kind of fight. If you're arguing about pots and pans, that's absurd.
Sorry about that. It is what it is.
Hey, the broke delegation, when I say broke.
Great point. That is what it is. I had something playing. Someone should have told me. Shout out to you. You get the game ball. You get the game ball. Let's go on to our next story, ladies and gentlemen. This is huge right here. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Let's make sure I don't have anything playing in the background. I don't, so let's rock. You see here, ladies and gentlemen, from CNN, and all you chocolate people out there in Negro land, you know CNN, know everything. That's who you trust, up to include my mama. S.E. Cup. This is what she said, and you may want to listen. Want Trump, Donald Trump, Donnie J as I like to call him, to win. Keep laughing about the migrant crisis. Keep laughing. I don't think the chocolate delegation in Chicago is laughing anymore. Sir, Boricua, Borera. It's not laughing anymore in New York City. And guess what? Come to Charlotte, North Carolina. I don't recognize a lot of these damn people. Like, what the what's going on here? That's another video. I'm going to make it. Let's hear what said Vanilla Becky. And I'm telling you, she's not a Karen. She used to be on the GOP side. Now she's kind of more in the middle. But she's a Becky. And an educated Becky is something to contend with. Educated Keisha, who's a chocolate woman. Guadalupe, sometimes you just go by Lupe, and Becky, you watch them. They get shit done. Let's see what said lady has to say.
Lessons not learned. This is Unfiltered. I'm S.E. Cup. It's Politics 101. Don't make fun of voters. Hillary Clinton learned this the hard way in 2016 when she called supporters of former President Donald Trump deplorables. But what's Politics 102? Don't make fun of voters, especially when it comes to their number one issue. On Super Tuesday, the crew over at MSNBC inexplicably did just that. After noting that the top issue among a plurality of Virginia GOP voters was immigration and the crisis at the border, the far left panel thought it a good idea to mock them.
I mean, if you look at some of these exit polls, I mean, I live in Virginia. Immigration was the #1 issue. Yes. I mean, again, these could change in Virginia.
Well, Virginia does have a border with West Virginia. Very contested area. Build the wall.
Now, this moment has received...
Let's break it up for the algorithm. Now, what you just saw there, I know some of you laughing. These are the nemesis of the good, helpful Karen and Becky. You know Karen. You've been standing in the damn return line for 32 minutes. How do you know? You've been checking the time. Here comes Karen. And she asks you the most important question of your day so far. How long have you been waiting? It's been about 30 minutes. I'm going to go get a manager. She goes, gets manager. Line just evaporates. Also, there's an equivalent. There is Keisha. Educated Keisha with nice black hair. You know, she ain't got 47 tattoos on her damn face. She gonna ask you that same question. Hey, how you doing? I'm good. How you doing? How long you been waiting? About damn 30 minutes. I'm gonna go get a manager. And then there's Guadalupe. Live in California, Texas. Hey, papi, how long you been waiting? 30 minutes. Oh, now that is no good. Let me go get manager. Bam. Here go the evil Jessicas, right? The Jessica, the Kimberly, those chicks, if they're evil, they laugh at your calamity. That's what these Jessicas are doing. Sir, I realized that she got a girlfriend. She's still a damn Jessica.
Now, this moment has received its own share of mockery as political analysts and pundits note the sheer stupidity of greeting a key swing state's voters with ridicule for caring about an issue that has surged to the top of the list for a plurality of American voters, not just Republicans, in the past year. That's a bold strategy, and it plays right into Trump's hands as he and Republicans paint the left as out of touch with real issues. The Democratic denial of a border crisis as a real problem until very recently has undoubtedly helped Trump in his re-election bid. And dismiss...
Amen, white sister. Amen, white sister. As I mentioned, if you in the dirty South, go to ATL, shout. Go to Memphis. Listen, I'm part of a team that's building a new Dollar General. If you are familiar with that franchise of... They're the equivalent of rural Walmarts. Who do you think's doing the concrete work? Huge money. You guessed it. Hector, Enrique, and Roberto. But guess what? I know what you're thinking also. They're from Mexico. Absolutely not. Listen here. Go to California and Texas. Mexicans come in that color also. Oh, yes. They blend right in. The darker they are, the more southern they are. That said, bring your ass to Charlotte, North Carolina. Go ahead, SC Cup, before I get it kicked off YouTube.
The concern among voters in states that aren't on the southern border doubly misses the point and proves they still don't get how this problem is impacting Americans everywhere. Just ask Democratic mayors in New York City, Chicago, and Denver who are facing migrant-related crises in their non-border state cities and suburbs. Or Michigan, where the migrant crisis is overwhelming shelters. Or the family of Laken Riley, a 22-year-old nursing student in Georgia who was murdered, allegedly by an undocumented immigrant. The crisis is real for all those folks. Acting as if it's made up is pretty ill-informed, and laughing at those who take this issue seriously will only endear them to Trump and Republicans who, despite their craven politicization of this issue, sometimes sound like the only ones acknowledging it. Want Trump to win? Keep laughing, guys. You'll laugh him all the way back to the White House.
The word you missed was White House. Remember these two things before we move on from the story. Number one, and it's very, very, very important. SC Cup right. SC Cup is right. From Charlotte, North Carolina, ATL, Shawty, Augusta, Georgia, Chattanooga, all the big cities in the South. Do not sleep on the South. Charlotte, North Carolina is the second biggest city in the Southeast. It's not Atlanta. Atlanta is a baby to Charlotte. Charlotte is huge. Charlotte, Mecklenburg County, we're talking about 1.5 million, almost 2 million people. Wake up. And the demographics have changed, and not legally. And number 2, life's a movie, and if you don't stand on freedom, tyranny gonna stand on you, especially you chocolate people. Thank me later. Thank me later. Let's go to your comments. Let's go to your comments right now. See what I have been missing, because I get the run in my mouth. Gary says, yeah, there's I'll be damned, Gary. I've been out of the pocket for a minute. I'm sorry. I'll be back into the groove tomorrow. As you can see, though, I've been in the gym. I ain't just been bullying around. I've been working the gym. Chocolate says, I thought I was tripping. Something else is playing. God damn it. Club is here to encourage me. You're good now. Thank you. Lady, thank you, lady. I fucked up. It happened. See, everything is like jacked up on me tonight. I've not been in the studio so long. I don't have my lights hooked up right. It is what it is. It is what it is. The show must go on. We back. What is going on, Grand Madam? I'm having technical difficulties up my wazoo, but guess what? I have been recording the segments, and I'm going to edit them up, and they're going to be fly. Shout out to you, sweetie. She says, hey, Walt Diddy. Says hello to you, sweetness. Find something in the cards for me. Please, monetarily. Quinn gives me fire, so that means I am back in business. Iron is doing its thing. Shout out to everybody. Club says Charlotte has been growing for huge. Charlotte, North Carolina is the banking capital of the world. Huge. Got 2 major teams there. Got the Panthers and the Hornets. Huge major minor league baseball team. People think Atlanta is bigger than Charlotte because Atlanta Airport is the biggest in the country. Wrong. Charlotte, huge. That is another video. I may make it. But I know what you're wondering. You're wondering, what you talking about, Walt? No, this one. What you talking about, Walt Diddy? You black. I know. Meet Mark Robinson, Black Maga leader for governor. This ought to be good. We're warming up to that story, ladies and gentlemen. But before we do, I have another one for you real quick that is tying into said election business. Let's see if we can cue that up. No, we're not. I got something better for you, ladies and gentlemen. What if I tell you that Donald Trump says he should get 100% of said black vote? That's what I'm telling you. I'm telling you right now before I change slides that Donald Trump says he should get 100% of the black vote. I'm not making this up. There it is right there. There it said is right there, ladies and gentlemen. I did not make it up. This is from Rolling Stone magazine. Trump, Donnie J, says 100% of black people should vote for Trump. Okay, man, how do you got to rock with it. This man, say whatever you want. Donald Trump is like the nature boy Ric Flair of politics. Nature boy Ric Flair, we love him in the black community. It's just like he was dropped off there from time to time. He shot ball with us. He's like, cool, man. He's like the Michael McDonald. You know Michael McDonald. He sang that song with Patti LaBelle. I'm on. I used to think Michael McDonald was a black man. He is Robin Thicke. He Eminem. Why you other chocolate people have not caught up with this shit, I do not know. He's like Hulk Hogan. Black people love Hulk Hogan. He's the white dude that like, damn. Justin Timberlake. I like him. From Rolling Stone magazine, Trump says 100% of black people should vote for Trump. I know that is hard to believe, especially if you're on the far left delegation and the government takes care of you. I'm here to tell you that that's not going to stop. But let's hear it from Donnie J himself. Let's hear it from Trump himself and see what he has to say. And I want you to think about it. Is it so bad? You only got 3 choices. RFK, we don't know what the hell he's saying from time to time. Can't quite make it out. Number 2, Joe Biden. Don't know what the hell he's saying most time. You know, hard to make out. And number 3, Donnie J. We act like Jesus on the ballot. Scooby-Doo. Yeah, Scooby's on the damn ballot. I vote Scooby. Scooby, you mean Scooby honest? Sure, Shaggy be his running mate. They be high eating up every damn thing. But Scooby-Doo wouldn't shit you. You see what I'm saying? Inspector Gadget. He's running for president. I might give Inspector Gadget my vote. He-Man, She-Ra. Any member of G.I. Joe. Hell, I might even vote for Cobra Commander, but they ain't running. Let's see what Trump had to say. I know what you're saying. I can't hear. Well, I have not hit play yet. I hit play.
100% of the black people should vote for Trump because I did more for black people than any president other than Abraham Lincoln. It's true. It's true. I did more. It should be 100% of the black people should vote for Trump because I did more for black people than any president other than Abraham Lincoln. It's true. It's true. I did more.
Now, this is 2024. Sit your ass down, Miss Woman. I understand that you don't like Trump. Let me finish. It's 2024. You have a smartphone. Your favorite words in a debate is Google it. Well, Google it. Google it. Do your research. Hello, Johnson C. Smith, Fayetteville State, Alabama State, Grambling, Jackson State. Did the man not sign an HBCU bill and got you a lot of money? I ain't heard y'all whining and crying about being broke. Trump did it. Chocolate brothers and sisters, didn't you have more money in your pocket 4 or 5 years ago? Absolutely. 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 Trump racist? When? When? He wasn't racist when he was on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. He wasn't racist when he was giving Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson, all that organizations money. The damn NAACP loved him in the 80s. Mike Tyson. I mean, you can't get more hood nigga than Mike Tyson. Love him. Don King, love him. The late Jim Brown. Said, shit, man, it's all right. Muhammad Ali called him a disruptor. Mr. Farrakhan say he a damn anomaly. Can't control him. He ain't like the rest of them. What the hell you want? What do you Negroes want? Do Jay-Z, Diddy? Shouldn't have said that. Diddy is fucking up my name right now. That's it. What do you need? Jamie Foxx? What do you need? Future, Drake, Kendrick Lamar. What do you black? TD Jakes, we ain't heard from him. He can't come out and talk. What you want? According to Donald Trump, and I totally agree, done more for the chocolate delegation than any other president. Matter of fact, he the only president in my lifetime that was running as a candidate that even mentioned chocolate delegation and kept the damn promises. The Tuskegee Airmen at the damn stand up. I can clearly recall Donnie J said, listen, record low black unemployment. Every Negro in the chocolate delegation of Democrats sat on their crusty black asses to not stand up. For some reason, you people think it's illegal to contest the damn election. How the hell do you get a RICO charge? Donald Trump, if you missing it, remember these two things before I end this story. Number one, Donald Trump says 100% of black people should vote for him. He's absolutely correct. I don't give a damn. Listen, this is what you do. Do me a favor, and I'm a sidebar for a minute. Chocolate delegation. I know a lot of y'all don't like Trump. Just sit at home. Let us handle this one. Sit your ass at home. Early election, don't go. Early vote, don't go. Election day, take your ass to work, come home, drink some beer, watch the results. Don't you do nothing. Don't do nothing. Ma'am, your food stamps, SNAP, none of that's going nowhere. Who else going to take care of your ass? Huh? You ain't talked to your baby daddy and God knows when. Y'all can't stand each other. Hell, they got to eat. We cool with that. Ain't nothing going to change. Miss Medicare D. It ain't going no damn where. They know y'all coming to damn vote. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. So, number two, and this is important also, and I'm going to piggyback off number one, chocolate delegation. First Tuesday in November, don't you go nowhere around a poll. Early vote, don't you take your ass and do nothing. Sit at home, talk ish, drink some beer, watch football game. Take your woman out. See if she lets you do the wild thing with her. I don't know. Stay your ass out of this. And us clear-minded Negroes, Negroids, whatever you calling us, we're going to rock with Donnie J. So I hope you learned something from said conversation. And you remember those two things. Number one, Donnie J said 100% of chocolate African-American, Negro, blacks, whatever you call yourself, should vote for him, and he's right. And number two, if you don't like Donnie J and you any of those people, stay your ass at home. Stay out of it. We got it covered. Thank me later. You have more money in your pocket. Come around 20, 25, 26. I'm serious. What's going on here? Who disagrees? Shout out to the Iron Man that's in here, sponsor of the show. Smell said, I'll ride with Trump just to pit. Absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, listen, those guys in the said sphere, how could they not be for Donnie J? I'm going to tell you why real quick, and I hope some of y'all listen. This is why they are all flaming liberals in your black manosphere. They would have nothing else to complain about. They love the status quo. It gives them something to talk about. It takes away. They love the government taking care of their goddamn baby mamas. Oh, they don't want that personal responsibility. They don't want to work together. Here's another sidebar. Tired of hearing that damn white supremacy shit. Do you know why the average white people have stuff? They work together. You black boomers, you ran to the mills, production lines. Guess what? They stayed in the electronics, electrician's trade, plumbing, framing houses, construction, truck drivers, and that shit, you motherfuckers. You boomers know it. Y'all evil. A lot of y'all are evil. I'm telling you why your community, chocolate people, you don't have anything. It can only be built with trades and skills. Trades and skills. The plumbers that I noticed on this project make hundreds of thousands of dollars a year. Framing houses, hundreds of thousands of dollars a year. Welders, we don't do that. You want to go work in? I'm going to do it. No. That's another video. Am I going to make it? Probably not. Probably not. Because you're wondering why we're not at the main topic, and I think we're getting there. What you talking about, Walt Diddy? Mark Robinson, Black Maga leader for governor of the state of North Carolina, where I reside. Go Tar Heels. And I want you to know that. I want you to know that I am a Tar Heel, and there he is. As you can see from the AP, Trump endorses Mark Robinson for North Carolina governor and compares him to Martin Luther the King, which enraged the chocolate delegation on the left and white liberals who cannot be trusted. They are racist. That's it. From the AP, that's the Associated Press. Last time I checked, that Trump endorsed Mark Robinson, and not only did he endorse Mark Robinson, he got the nomination. He has the nomination, ladies and gentlemen. But prepare for this man the next 6 months to be slandered, drugged through the mud, made to be an Uncle Tom, Mama say, Mama Sa, Mama Kusa. And I'm here to set that record straight. Why? I'm on the ground. I'm on the ground here in North Carolina. But there he is. That is Mark Robinson rocking the Make America Great Again hat. If you don't like it, try to go take it off. The big man who's also knows his rights in the state of North Carolina. We have concealed carry. Try that somewhere else. Quick sidebar. I'm in the Tar Heel state. Where are we packing? And you don't know it. That's another video. Come down here and find out for yourself. But there's Mark Robinson. But here's what they're already slandering Mark Robinson, slow brother number one of North Carolina, with. The Fuhrer quoting candidate wins North Carolina Republican gubernatorial primary. The national media is going to be attacking this man. As I see it right now, this state of North Carolina is leaning heavily Donnie J, but it could be purple. Could be purple. As a matter of fact, here's something that you need to know, Americans. Depending on where you live in this country, your vote may or may not matter. You live in California, we know which way that's going to go. You live in Texas, we know which way that's going to go. You live in Nebraska. We know which way that's going to go. You live in Illinois, home of sweet home, Chicago. We know where it's going to go. So there's an electoral map right now with the states that we know fit either in the Democrat or the Republican category. Trump is up 235 to 220 something. There's only 6 states that's going to matter this year. Georgia, all right, Pennsylvania, Michigan, Wisconsin, Nevada, Arizona. Here's something that you need to know before I move any further with this story. Donnie J, keep what he got on the board right now. This secure red. He pick up Georgia and Pennsylvania, 270, right on the nose. Thank me later. But this is the slander that they're already hitting my man Mark Robinson with. And as a black man, how do you even label a chocolate soul brother as leaning toward the Fuhrer and what happening in WW2? Makes no sense to me, but that's what's going on with the brother. All right, so shout out to Carrie D. Carrie, I will read that right now. Carrie says, Mark Robinson already got the urban folk bows in him. Absolutely, because he believed in God once, first and foremost, with the same woman, raised his kids. He did it the right way, and he's currently the lieutenant governor. And as we can see right there, shout out to you, Carrie D. You are the sweetest. I want you to know that. Mark Robinson, North Carolina lieutenant governor, who has a history of making inflammatory comments and has said he would abolish Roe Wade, has won the Republican primary, right? So it was kind of a no-brainer, strong candidate, Donnie J favorite. But as you can see, he's already North Carolina's first black lieutenant governor. He makes history. All right, I know it's not too popular for black men to do anything positive. But this time it's going to be an exception. He would be our first black governor. For the last 8 years, we had Roy Cooper, who's done nothing, but he's been at the helm. So he's also facing a Josh Stein, a state attorney general. So they know each other. They know the politics. But when I'm in the rural part of North Carolina doing some business or running around, the vanilla delegation dig Mark Robinson. I'm here to tell you that. The vanilla delegation, they happy he won the primary, pushed him through, gave big money because of his values. And if you hear him speak, he's still soul brother number one. Don't get him twisted. But that's what they're doing to him. Also, this is from Yahoo, and this is a fact check. Mark Robinson saying he wants to go back to the America where women couldn't vote. Needs context. The biggest allegation right now is on MSNBC, all the talking head shows, that Lieutenant Governor Mark Robinson said that he wanted to go back to a time when women couldn't vote. Now, how asinine is that? If you go back to that same time, what do you think Negroes is going through? You guessed it. But that's what's going on. Luckily, WCCB here in Charlotte, North Carolina did a great job. Let's listen, and I may stop it for the algorithm, but check this out so you can see. They're talking about inflammatory. Keep your eye on North Carolina and Mark Robinson. They're going to slander the man, and I'm going to be here to clean it up. Let's check this out.
It's just about 5:30. Thanks for coming back for the news now. I'm Colin Mayfield.
And I'm Vanessa Rufus. Just days after winning the Republican nomination for North Carolina governor, Lieutenant Governor Mark Robinson is facing backlash. This after a 2020 video resurfaced on YouTube.
And people ask, what's the full story behind the video? WCNC Charlotte's Megan Bragg gets the facts in this Verify Fact Check.
So Robinson is well known for making some controversial comments. During an event hosted by the Republican women of Pitt County, Robinson, who was running for lieutenant governor at the time, is caught on camera saying he would absolutely want to go back to the America where women couldn't vote. But it's important to know the context behind this quote. So let's get the facts. We watched the YouTube video ourselves.
I absolutely want to go back to the America where women couldn't vote.
But that little snippet, which has now gone.
let's stop it right there. That is a quote that you're going to hear over and over again because national media is not going to clean it up. I'm going to be here to help clean it up. But you will hear that soundbite in the national news the closer we get. North Carolina is a very important state for Donnie J to hold, right? So they're going to tie Mark Robinson to being this extremist chocolate man. Pay attention to what they uncovered.
Viral needs a lot of context. In the 2020 video, Robinson made reference to a previous question that was posed to conservative political commentator Candace Owens. Owens was asked, and this is a quote, "Which America would you want to go back to? One where women couldn't vote or one where black people were swinging from trees?" Robinson then asks himself the same question, and he says he would pick the situation in which women couldn't vote. He explains by saying America.
Now, in context, this question went to Candace Owens and it came to him. I believe he ain't got but two choices. A, women can't vote, or B, not blacks, black men. Black women might have hung from a tree, but she was bent over. That is another video. Stay with me on this. So this is what they're trying to tie my man Mark Robinson, Christian man, same woman man, raise his own kids man, North Carolina, go Tar Heels. Just like Walt Diddy, let's back this up so, the haters can feel what they want to. Here we go right here. That Mark Robinson. Let's see what Mark say.
Needs a lot of context. In the 2020 video, Robinson made reference to a previous question that was posed to conservative political commentator Candace Owens. Owens was asked, and this is a quote, "Which America would you want to go back to? One where women couldn't vote or one where black people were swinging from trees?" Robinson then asks himself the same question, and he says he would pick the situation in which women couldn't vote. He explains by saying America was better then because Republicans fought for real social change. WCNC Charlotte has reached out to Robinson's campaign to ask about this video, but we have not heard back. So while Robinson did say he wanted to go back to an America where women couldn't vote, that quote itself is taken out of context in the stories circulating around social media. Robinson was using it to make a point about the Republican Party supporting women's suffrage. Here is the rest of what he said.
Because in those days, we had people who fought for real social change, and they were called Republicans. And they are the reason why women can vote today.
So while yes, Robinson holds views that have been criticized as being insensitive and intolerant, in this case, the claim that he supports going back to a time where women couldn't vote isn't exactly what he said. With your Verify Fact Check, I'm Megan Bragg.
Shout out to you, Megan. Shout out to you, Megan. Shout out to Megan. And they be forgetting it, right? And there you go. What you're saying right there is Walt Robinson. He didn't say it. He did not say it, ladies and gentlemen. So let's go back. Let's go back one more time. Hold on. Here it is. First accusations that you're going to hear is he agrees with the Führer from Germany. Wrong. Second thing we're going to hear is Mark Robinson saying, hey, he wants you ladies to be barefoot, be Sealy from, and he going to be Mr. He can't vote. Don't you go to that mailbox. Wrong. He did not say that. He did not say that. We just cleared it up, but there's Mark Robinson. Clean. Big dude. Know his way around some Sunday dinners. Probably even got some preacher in his family. But that's Mark Robinson, clean-cut guy, a man that I'm going to follow closely because of who he represents, his morals. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, you get two choices. Just because I'm black, you're not going to make me just go with the right side. I mean, I got my own set of morals, how I was raised, what I believe in, and he fits the bill a whole lot more than his competitor. Me as a chocolate man, I don't care anything about your immigration rights. I don't think I'm going to get pregnant anytime soon, so that's not what you want me to do. It's about pocketbook and me living in a country where I ain't going to have to bang somebody. It's that simple. What are you voting for? You a 40-something-year-old woman, is reproductive rights. Why did you don't? If you do give a damn, something wrong with you. I'm not saying you can't go, spit one out, depending on your genes and all that good stuff. But you batshit crazy? That can't be pressing to you. Or do you care about your taxes on your house, how much money you're making, and them letting people come across the border that's getting resources that your children should get, whether it be academically in schools and things like that, grants. It's going to be your money. Let me talk to you, sister girl, where you can understand. You got kids. I'm not saying you get SNAP, but it's going to take away from the schools you got them in, the local community, the parks, recreations. Do you understand? The damn pothole to keep knocking your car out of line. That's what I'm telling about. But there's Mark Robinson right now, clean-cut man that they're going to smear. As you can see, it's already happening. From Fox News, it's going to be favorable. But from MSNBC, look at that headline. Why it matters that GOP's Mark Robinson won the gubernatorial, I hate this damn light. I'm serious. I hate this light. I'm going to buy another one. And you can help me. You can hit the super chat and I can help buy myself another light that will not keep going off on me like this. And I've had it for some years. That said, the show must go on. But you see, why it matters that Mark Robinson won a nomination from the New York Times. Opinion. We need to talk about the Republican candidate anti-Semitism. Do you see where I'm going with this? They're going to slander my brother. I'm here to help him. And from WNC, an affiliate of CBS or one of these, no, NBC. Mark Robinson's viral comment about women's rights need context, which I just went over, but they're going to start piling up. They're going to start piling up. He's going to be tied to extremism, and he's going to be tied to everything except for who he is and his character. I think he's a fine man, has my vote, and what you're going to find on this channel, I'm going to be on the left's ass for talking about Soul Brother number 1 from North Carolina, go Tar Heels, Mark Robinson. So remember these two things before I go. Number 1, they're spreading lies and misinformation on said Mark Robinson, the GOP candidate for governor in the great state of North Carolina, which I live in. And number 2, I'm here to clean said jet up so they don't run my man through the mud. And all you on the chocolate delegation side on the left, hate me later. What do you want me to do? I only got 2 choices. You know what I'm saying? Well, you like Trump. I tell you what, I like Grimace from McDonald's or Ronald McDonald's, and they're not real damn people over Joe Biden. You know what I mean? If Thanos was coming and said, listen, I'm sniping half of you motherfuckers, I'm voting for him over Joe Biden. I'm serious. I don't know what you want me to do. I have no idea where Carmen Sandiego is. Where on earth is Carmen Sandiego? I don't know. I vote for her before Biden. I'm trying to help some damn body. Bumblebee from Transformers, and I mean the Transformers before when he can't damn talk, he's just playing radio music and shit. I'm voting for him for Joe Biden. Hope you enjoyed this video. I ran there a little bit. Sorry. Is what it is. Let's go to the chat. We just met Mark Robinson. We had some fun. I'm back in the pocket. I need to buy a new light. I know. Let me know in the comment section. I don't give a damn. When I record it, I'm going to cut around it. You're never going to know. You're never going to know. Graham Adams says he's toast. Toast. I don't know. They really like him here in North Carolina. His daughter is probably going to win just off popularity, but it all depends. I'm going to tell you this, Graham Adams. In those races where people are up for Senate, Congress, and most people vote in a straight line. Probably 7 out of 10 voters, all left, all right. So if Donnie J carried the state of North Carolina, he's going to be governor. He'll be governor. The Iron Man says, this white last name is Rufus. Hot damn, I was thinking the same thing. Rufus, and listen, both of us get a high in our face, Iron 5. Rufus and Shaka Khan. Yeah, Rufus is white. If I ain't mistaken, I ain't sure. But it was a white dude and Rufus and Shaka Khan. That is great. Art Chapman says, they were picking and choosing. Absolutely. Born to Fly, welcome. Donnie J, that is his name. There's 2. Now, Donald Trump, damn politician. He says the right things, go off the teleprompter. Donnie J is who we fucking with. Ain't no telling what we're going to get. I love it. He is the nature boy Ric Flair of damn politics. Cause you had never heard the word son of a bitch come out of a president's mouth till Donnie J. Lying. I love to hear him saying, line, line, line. He makes me laugh. I like him. People didn't like, okay, George W. Bush, little George, he had some terrible policies, but he was so damn funny. It was hard for me to stay mad at him. Do y'all not recall when George W. Bush was overseas and the motherfucker threw the shoe at him and he was quick. And he smiled. Threw another one. Or the time George W. Bush was somewhere in the press, was asking questions, and hell, he never had the damn answers, but he had no fucking clue. So he walked his ass over and opened the door. It wouldn't open, and he tried it again, and the motherfucker just stood there. I like shit like that. Here's what it is. Cliff Fortune says, selective antagonizing. Absolutely right. The lovely Carrie D says, I agree with him. I'm willing to sacrifice myself. Too many women vote by emotions and not absolutely. You voting away your kids' resources. And I'm not talking about snapping that shit. I'm talking about clean streets, trash pickup. They're going to gut budgets. But I believe the people, hold on. Chocolate. I'm one of them. The chocolate delegation in Chicago, New York City, they tired of that shit. Like, whoa. Listen. Hector from Guatemala. Fucking with you, man. We ain't got no goddamn money. You got to figure out something on. I just going to stay here. No. Take your tent. Take that ugly ass woman. Give me your kids. Take them motherfuckers too. Own somewhere else. Born to Fly says, Mark Robinson is absolutely right for North Carolina. I agree. He's a big guy, big ideas, big morals, and big winner. After that, Robinson 2028. I'm fucking with you, man. Born to Fly, that was sweet how you used big. So sweet, I'm going to read again. In a correct voice. Mark Robinson is absolutely right for North Carolina. He's a big guy, big ideas, big morals, and big winner. After that, Robinson 2028. Fuck with that. I like it. W was the man. When the Africans came, they thought he was being racist. No, he was just being George. Motherfuckers started playing that. I was like, God damn. That shit was hilarious. He was the funniest president ever. Fool me once. Shame on me. Fool me twice. Thing is, you can't get food again. This motherfucker was stupid. He called it the internets. Oh, God. I may do a best of his show. What do you all think, though? Walt Robinson. They're going to smear the chocolate man as a damn black racist. This is how diabolical MSNBC, CNN, all them motherfuckers, they going to take the big black man and make him a black goddamn racist. They don't want women to vote. It makes no damn sense to me. It makes no sense. But that's how sinister they are on the left. As I mentioned, here's something to think about. There's only 6 states that's really in play. North Carolina gonna go Trump. Sorry, I'm on the ground here. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to damn help you. And Charlotte is changing. Most of the violent crime, can't say the last name. That's it. Here are the 6 states that the world's gonna be watching. Starting on the West Coast, state of Nevada. See how it went last year. Next up, the state of Arizona. All right, let's go to the Midwest-ish. Wisconsin may be in play. So it's 6 or 7 states. Pennsylvania, Michigan, Georgia. The way it sits right now, if both candidates keep what we know historically has went in their favor, California historically, and I mean the last Republican to win it was Ronald Reagan. That ain't going to be happening no time soon. Goes to the Dems. Texas. Sorry. With this immigration shit, y'all can forget flipping Texas Democrats. Go red. So the way it is today, it's 235 Trump. And that's adding in North Carolina, giving Biden Virginia. There's a map out there, and I'll share it on the next show. You'll see it. meaning he needs 270 to win. That's 2 states. He wins Georgia, Pennsylvania this time. Commander-in-Chief will be Donnie J. Right. So expect the Biden machine to go heavily in Pennsylvania. Michigan, I don't think he can win that. So Trump got a few routes. The easiest route, win Pennsylvania, Georgia, 270. That don't happen. He needs to win Pennsylvania, Arizona, a couple more states to get to 35 more electoral votes. We're going to break that down in the comment shows. I got you. But that's where we are. So if you in California, Texas, like I say, Nebraska, Louisiana, Illinois, you already know how it's going to go. You know how it's going to go. Your vote is important. I'm not telling you not to. So if you're black, just stay at home. If you ain't with Donnie J and you chocolate, stay your ass out of this. And the question is RFK going to chew away some votes? Right now, they're blocking third-party candidates from trying to get on the ballot. Yesterday, old man Joe raised 25 quick million when he brought Barrio on the scene. Obama smoked him some of that good shit. Came out there, told you about some hope and change. Get no change in your pocket. You know who got the change? The LTCTQ and all them. They got good stuff. That's another video. YouTube won't let me make it. Mortify says, thanks. You inspired me. Shout out to you, fam. Spawn says, mainstream media. Dying. Absolutely. Absolutely. They still got a lot of power, though. Mainstream media is catering to the back half of Gen X and the boomers. And it's always been, if you don't know, don't let these people fool you. It's always been like a 49-51 country. It's the game. It's almost split down the middle. That's why they mention people that's truly independent voters and rerouting districts, and it's all chess. It's all chess. But here's something that you need to know this time. In 2020, Donnie J didn't have a strong constitutional legal team on his side. He pissed off a lot of people. Now they ain't got no choice. And I learned this from listening to a local talk radio show. The lawsuits are already written up because you got to act fast. Just in case something happens in the state, both sides got the best of the best lawyers to challenge things. This will not be decided the Tuesday before you go to bed. It's going to take a week. Yeah, I'm telling you. It's going to be that close. And I know what you're thinking. Well, Joe got dementia. It does not matter. Because of the historical facts of the Electoral College. Republicans have a harder chance. They win more states, but states like Nebraska only got 6 delegates. A lot of them red states. Idaho, some only got 2, some got 3. You know, what California got about 50, 60. It's a math game. So I hope you enjoyed this show. It is 9:33 in the PM, and unfortunately, I can't stay on for 3 some hours. As you can see, I've been back in the gym. I worked out today. I had a day job, and I did this show. Listen, what we are going to do is the most important thing that we can, and that's going to recognize the sponsors of this show. Sponsor number 1 was Iron 5. Shout out to you, man. That means more to me than you know. You know, I don't ask for donations. That's not something I do. That let me know I'm hitting on to something and expect me to work harder. And we had a super sweet honey dip. Also sponsor the show. Shout out to you, Carrie D, for your gracious and most appreciated support of the show. I really appreciate you. Thank you. Shout out to Super Sly for all of y'all coming through here. And the last thing I'm going to say is, Bunny, I don't know what the hell you got going on in that mirror, but I think you're doing a lot. I think you're doing a lot, but you rock with me. That's all that matters. Shout out to you ladies for stopping by. That means a lot to me. Grand Madam, glad to see you back, sweetness. Queena, shout out to you. Art Chapman, everybody for holding me down. For some reason, they're going to come back and there'll be thousands of people to watch this and like, I don't know about him. I like him. He's got him growing on me. That is Karen. Come on in, Karen. And Keisha, who has the doctoral degree. Come on in, ma'am. You know I am right. Listen, before I get out of here, let me encourage you. Tomorrow is Good Friday. If you're on the religious side of the spectrum, you know what's about, but that's not what I'm going to tell you about. Since it's Good Friday, why not make it good for yourself? Why not have a great day? Tomorrow is Good Friday. Whether you celebrate or not, why not make it a Good Friday for you? Why not start working on your hopes and your dreams? Why not do something special for yourself so you feel good and you'll be an asset to others? I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoy my channel. If not, come by, let me win you over. If that's not good to you, take your ass on what you want me to do. That said, have a great, great day. Believe in yourself. My father didn't leave me with much, but when he left the home at 9, he used to tell me this before he left. He used to look me in these two eyes and say, Walter, you can do anything you want to do if you put your mind to it. I put my mind to making this content. I put my mind to being an encourager, not a discourager. And I put my mind to talking as much ish as I can with Donnie J. Hate me for it another time. Like, share, subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Until the next time, I wish you all the greatest day you've ever had. See you tomorrow, next day. I'm about to set up a show. Look out for the notification.